What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Filsinger Games Character Spotlight with Mike, Brock, and Pete.
Mike.
I'm Brock.
That means I'm Pete.
All right, and tonight we're going to continue through Promoter Madness with Nightmare Nikki and Symbiote. Symbiote.
Symbiote.
Symbiote. Who knows?
Symbiote.
Symbiote.
Kraken.
Kraken. Kraken.
Kraken.
Uh, for a small game, we sure have a lot of words that no one knows how to pronounce, right?
I think this is an actual word, though, so there might be an actual
It is.
word. I always
Symbiote.
mispronounce it reading Spider-Man, too, so.
So,
I think it's symbiote.
symbiote. Yeah, I don't know, something like that.
Well,
Symbiote.
Yeah,
let's start
right?
off with Nightmare Nikki, since it was done by a GWF regular, Frank Engelking, aka Troy.
hmm
There's more, but that we'll just stick with Troy.
Yeah, I don't know what he goes by on the boards.
There she is.
So I actually use this card. I team her up with Fangbanger as a female vampire team. So her card, she's a villain -4, so she's bad, but she's not overly bad.
hmm
Once a member of the second realm, Nikki could never conquer the vice of lust. Escaping from the watchful eye of Vala to the third realms in 2118, Nikki soon became drawn to many dangerous addictions and pleasures. Claiming to be bitten and turned into a vampire by a demon she met while partying at an illegal rave. The fallen angel from the second realm has vowed revenge. She has said the responsible party works on the professional wrestling circuit and has entered the GWFZ in hopes the trail will lead her to the culprit. What she lacks in training, she makes up for with her new powers as a vampire. While Nikki's story is one that on the surface would make most fans feel sorry for her, she is clearly a dangerous woman, unforgiving in the ring and breaking the rules whenever possible. Gothic Nightmare is a cross-face submission hold set up by Fallout from Heaven, a top rope leg drop. Kiss of Death, a bite to the opponent's neck, and Nikki's nerve clasp, a nerve hold to the shoulder.
So that's one of those building finishers. So it starts off
hmm
at 0 and you can get it up to a +4 when you hit one of those three moves you just mentioned there.
Yeah,
So,
I like that. I like that mechanic. I
yeah.
use it from time to time. Something similar when creating characters.
I think the first guy to have it was Kill Prey.
I think so. Yes, I believe you're right.
I just remember that because I was doing a tournament at one of the cons and Kill Prey had just come out, and I was one of the first guys get to use it, and then Tom's standing over me watching me to see how it plays tests. And I remember I was wrestling Corey uh, Olson,
Olsen.
and we were just laughing at it because Tom was like, "And oh, okay, yeah, you got to add, yeah, I got it,
Making sure you're doing it right.
yeah." That's just how I remember that one because it just happened that. But yeah, it is a neat you know a neat ability because it shows that you're setting the move up for the finisher to work
Yeah,
big.
hmm
yeah, yeah. And this picture or the art of her being upside down was the first time they had done something like that. Like that was a very original pose uh,
hmm
for arts. So yeah,
It's one of those things where I wonder if Frank had the idea or Werner. Because Werner would, at this point in time, Werner was just kind of, he had so many guys to draw. He was literally just, I'm doing this.
yeah,
If I got no input from you, I'm making it up
yeah.
because he had like 700 drawings to do.
Yeah, and then the thing that when you look at the back, she's upside down on the back. So
Yeah.
I always thought that they should have done it the other way, just like it was
Yeah.
on the front. But
On the
yeah,
back, she's right side up.
hmm
right side up, and yeah, or is she upside down? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Like,
But yeah. So, I want to say that this also, Frank, when he did this, I think it was kind of I don't want to say it was a dedication to his wife, but I think his wife was also part of the uh, uh, creating her, like part of the creative process. I think is what he had said at later times. So
Okay.
yeah, because I think she created the Fangbanger character.
it's possible.
I could probably look that up. Um, I know she did Irish Brats,
Yeah.
That yeah, she did Irish Brats, but
which is a
yeah,
companion to Irish Heat, the greatest of
yes,
all the GWFZ characters.
uh, she is Irish. She's from
Yeah,
that. I don't know if
she
she's
has
Irish
more of a
or
claim to it than me.
yes.
I didn't think she was from Ireland. I thought she was from England.
I think she's from England. So yeah, but I
Yeah.
think it was just
Yeah.
the association there with the island, with the
Hmm.
with the United Kingdom.
But it Tom has flirted around with some vampires,
Yeah,
and Brock's made a character, and Count Necros became one of my favorites, and Tom is a favorite of me. Gave him an upgrade on a special edition card.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, Count Necros has been like he was in the early sets in the 2080s,
And I think he came in like
right?
2089
Uh,
or 2090 or something
yeah,
like that.
yeah. He was in one of the early sets, and he's back in the uh 2030s at some point because he ends up back in the Federation in the 2030s, and he's got a new female companion as well. So,
Well, he's
but
supposed to be
yeah,
immortal. He's a vampire.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
makes
I mean,
sense.
yes. Is he? Is he really? No,
He's a space vampire,
he's
Yeah.
a space vampire.
like Rune from Malibu Comics.
Yeah.
My favorite vampire in GWF lore is the turned Tauren who aged in reverse. Rob made Cronus Tauren
Yes.
vampire, so he stopped aging. He was in his prime.
Yes. Yeah.
Aging backwards, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought that was clever.
The
Yeah.
Benjamin Button, or
Yes.
or 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 Mork from Ork. That whole group
Yes.
aged backwards. They started out old, and oh no,
I,
no, they
Those are
looked
my favorite.
old, but were babies in
Yes.
mind.
Jonathan Winters was their Mork and Mindy's son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I looked up Fangbanger was created by someone named Griffin Harrison.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
Then I was wrong. But anyway, I have them as a tag team because I just thought it was neat. I was a fan of vampires. I grew up reading Anne Rice and watching vampire movies like The Lost Boys, and probably out of all the monster type things, they're probably my favorites.
There's just a coolness about vampires.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They're real.
And he
I
was
think he was
killed
in the
by
final.
Deadpool.
Yeah. He was in Blade 3. So yeah.
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 But she's not a bad character, and like most GWFZ characters, they're not overly tough. Just in case Tom liked them and wanted to move them up, they can improve.
Yep.
She got a
That's the
lot of
thing.
updates too. Nightmare
Yeah, I
Nikki.
think they put out two or three in the
Hmm.
GWFZ updates because they wanted her to improve.
Hmm. She has a mini champion on the wiki, and she's red. She has red skin, which is interesting. Yeah,
I never would have pictured that.
yeah, because she never got a color card.
I was gonna say, did he get a color card in one of the later sets?
No, but
Yeah, I'd have to look to find it. Yeah,
Not too bad then.
yeah.
no, she's
She
definitely
was
one of the
only
more iconic ones.
yeah. She was the only female in at the time, right?
Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, she was the only female that was great. So
I don't know if we got any until we got to the territory stuff.
Oh no, Irish Brat.
Oh, that's right, right. She
Yeah.
was in
Yeah.
the third set, so yeah.
Okay, let's
Cool.
move on to the symbiote.
Symbiote.
Have you ever wanted to become someone else? Symbiote knows the feeling. For him, it's instinctual. He needs to be someone else. Symbiote is never quite what he appears to be. It usually appears to be a bad impression of somebody else, belonging to a distant race from Brimstone. He claims in order to live, he needs to feed on the life of others. Scary indeed. He tells horrid stories of befriending a person, and when vulnerable, he opens their head. What? With the curled blade he carries and crawls inside, claiming to consume their energy. He then wears their body. It's not a pretty story, nor a pretty sight. Whether a far-fetched story due to psychic opponents or a murderous truth, Symbiote does not shy about discussing his impulses and methods. He has his eyes set on the GWF where his prey will be the strongest and most fruitful in the galaxy. Symbiote has made that name for himself in the GWZ as a dangerous competitor and warns anyone willing to wrestle him risks their well-being in doing so. In the ring, Symbiote is admittedly a no natural athlete. He is a dirty fighter who instigates brawls and even goes so far as to attack his opponent's head with his curled blade he keeps at ringside,
What?
which he calls entry wound. What the geez, what? His finisher, yours is mine, is a running headbutt to the opponent's solar plexus. Symbiote hides underneath his long overcoat, abducted by a human body, trying his best to look semi-normal and is undeniably alien and evil. Okay, he's only a -7. He's admitting to full out murder. I'm like,
And
he's still
possession.
not that evil.
Interesting. I'm like
Uh,
looking through the on his wiki page. It looks like, and there's no text here, and it looks like he kills Assassin X and takes over his
there is
body.
there's in a later set there is a symbiote X or something like that. I can't remember what it was. But
It's
yeah, there's
symbiote with an X. I don't know if it would be
yes,
Zymbiot.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't
Okay,
know how that happens. I can't find my
this is a little too weird for me when they're just allowing this guy to go and kill people, take over their bodies, and then continue to wrestle.
Uh,
I mean, anything's legal in wrestling.
John Harris, what were you thinking, man?
I wish we had him on here. I'd like to pick his brain.
uh,
Uh,
this
That's
was the I don't want to say disturbing, but this was probably the most unique character in this set. I mean, there is nothing else like this
Right?
in the GWF at all, at all. So
Hey,
no,
he took the sci-fi route and went with it.
yeah, well, yeah, he did. So
he took the it's a body snatcher.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yes.
Or skin crawler.
I don't know if I'd ever use that angle. I think I just might put it where if I do ever introduce him, he's just, a weird dude who claims to have done this stuff but
Yeah.
never did it. Because if he's openly admitting to doing this, you'd think there'd be police going, "Oh yeah, there's a whole list of missing persons."
The galactic authorities would be interested in meeting with him,
Yeah,
right?
You would think. I don't
You
know.
would think.
but
Yeah.
then the GWF also allows open slavery.
Uh,
Yeah, I can't find that.
it-
This is the one handbook I'm missing is wherever he ends up taking over Assassin X.
Yeah, like Tom's allowed some pretty wild stories. This has to be one of the weirdest. Well, would it be on excuse me, Kevin Knipe's webpage?
no,
No, I
that I
don't
do
think
know.
I don't think he
Yeah,
had anything to do with this.
he did not. He did not have
Oh,
anything.
so
Yeah.
they just decided he's going to kill.
Kill off his character. Or maybe they just
I don't.
combined. Maybe they just combine.
Yeah. Let me see. I got the other handbook, so I'm looking at to see if he's in three.
He was in Bash, GWFZ Bash.
Bash. Okay, hang on. I
Yeah.
got Bash. I know.
Eeh,
I might have that nearby.
I do not remember.
I
I
do, I
had
do.
GWS. There is a
Yeah.
Symbiote X. Let's see the cover of that.
It has Assassin Z on the cover.
Yeah. Assassin Z's on the cover.
So I was maybe
I
onto
don't think
something
I
with
have that.
the alphabet people.
There is, well, let's see. He's in there. Can you see it? I can't get it. I got to see if I can get that. Right.
No.
There it is.
He's the first guy here.
Yeah.
He did take the body of Assassin X as his host.
Yeah.
What the ever loving hell.
Interesting. We might have to cover this at a later date. If we eventually, if we make it to GWFZ Bash, when did this come out?
So if anybody watching this knows John Harris, please let him know. We're going to try to get a hold of him. He's probably
Yeah,
one of the guys who I tried to find.
has a very common name though.
Yeah. There he is. Hang on. Here we go. This is the card. I found it. That is the
Yeah, I do
X.
not have that.
So this was, what the, was that Bash? Yeah.
Hmm.
It's the GWFC Bash.
And that came out in 2009.
Yeah.
So is that in between two and three then?
Um, maybe because this was updates to some folks. So I think it was. I think it
Yeah,
was before. Uh,
there's about half updates, it looks like.
yeah.
There's so many John Harrises.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, with the death of Assassin X comes the debut of Assassin Z.
Z. Yeah.
Where's Y?
That's wrong.
Yeah, it's definitely some weird stuff.
Yes, Legend and Surgeon got an update in this set.
Yeah.
That's great. GWFZ was it was a pretty cool thing. I think it got too big when Territories came out. It was just overwhelming. It was like
Yeah.
200 characters just dumped in your
Yeah. There
lap.
were
Like,
so many. So many.
But it allowed you to pick and choose what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
You didn't have to use
Yeah.
them all.
exactly. And there was like a checks and balances to it too. So like everything went through Rob and Todd. So the rules and card
Yeah.
guidelines and stuff were followed for bootlegs, which was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yes.
So this being the weirdest character in GWF history lore ever.
Yeah. Quite possibly.
Yeah, we got a guy that's just going around killing people and living in their skin
Hey,
and
and
getting
You
away
know,
with it.
at some point we are going to talk about this guy. So
yes, he's
Can
gonna be
we talk?
coming. He's gonna be coming pretty soon here. What's funny is we talked about Assassin X last week, and they talked about how he might accidentally kill somebody since he's such a good fighter, and now this guy killed
yeah.
him. So so does he get all his skills too?
I think it was I'd have to go dig the card out, but I think
No, I
it's kind
think
of
he
like a
just
mix. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah. So
because it just said he takes over the body. He doesn't take over their abilities.
Okay.
I'd have to try to dig it out again. But I mean, even on this one, the original one, he's got that like that entry wound, which was the thing. It became an add one, but it was a DQ add one. So like he could be disqualified for using it with just his regular disqualification rating. Uh, and just but it would add one. It wasn't like a finisher. So it was just he's gonna stab you, but not hard enough to kill you.
Fair
So
enough.
yeah, yeah.
Well, let's move on to our Mount Rushmore, which Pete came up with this other topic as well, and it's your favorite food you eat at either an arena or a ballpark. So I'll start off. I haven't done that in a while. One of my top favorites is when I was in St. Louis at the watching the hockey game. They had these giant hot pretzels, and they would just deliver them to you. And you had your dipping mustard or your
Mm.
different types of mustard. They gave it like a little serving tray of mustards. So
Nice.
that's on my list. And then at the Sky Dome, they had the giant foot long hot dog. That thing is awesome. I love that thing. Then at when I used to go to the St. Catharines Blue Jays, they would have a burger, but they would put you had your choice of toppings, and they would make the burgers right there. So it wasn't patties or anything like that. They're just like, what do you want in it? And so I would always get the jalapeno burger, and then they would just chop up the jalapenos right there, mix it in with the meat, drop it on, and
Sounds good.
cook your burger up right there, jalapeno and cheese. And my next, when I go to a Leaf game, they have a prime rib sandwich, and I'm not lying when I say the meat's about that thick. Now it runs like $25, but it's prime rib, and it's like this wide. It's a whole thing of prime rib on a sandwich. It's amazing.
I think I know what I'm getting when I come to Toronto to watch the Leafs play.
Oh, it is so good. And then don't know what I do for my honorable mention because I usually don't eat when I go to the ballparks, but it would probably be back when I'm in St. Louis as well, and they had a sausage, like a big sauerkraut sausage, and they would put I don't like sauerkraut, but I'd get the mustard on it, and
Sure.
that was definitely filling because I'd get the seats. They were called club seats, so for as long as the game was going on, all your food and alcohol were free.
Nice.
So I was filling up on pretzels, sausages, and beer for like 2.5 hours. Just bring it over.
Yeah. Just keep coming back. You see this? Just bring it back every
Yeah.
inning.
If I have nothing in my hands, I expect one to be delivered.
That's right. Yes.
Oh, and they were good about it. It was like, who's going to go next there?
I could go next.
Go
Okay.
for it.
My honorable mention, I'm just gonna do the hot dog. At PPG Paints Arena where the Penguins play, they on games on like Tuesday, I think, hot dog, it's dollar dog night, and you can get five at a time. So
We
I
did
would,
that at Pittsburgh. It was dollar hot dog night.
Yep.
that's the thing with us Yinzers. We like our hot dogs for a dollar.
What do you call yourself?
Yinzer.
Yinzers.
What?
That's a derogatory term for somebody from Pittsburgh.
A yinzer?
Yinzer.
Okay.
Uh,
But we've come to
Pittsburgh
embrace it.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with stadium nachos are like the best nachos in the world. Doesn't matter what stadium you get them from, they just seem to be better. So I'll go nachos. Um, I enjoy buffalo strips and fries. Go for that for number two. I like Chicky and Pete's crab fries. They have those at most major league ballparks. They're not crabs or anything like that, but they're called crab fries. It's because they have the crab seasoning on them, I think,
Crab seasoning up. Yep.
with the white cheese sauce.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I'm gonna go my last one, Dippin' Dots.
uh,
What's
Ice
a
cream.
Dippin' Dot?
Ice cream that's formed into little pellets.
yeah. Have you never seen Dippin' Dots?
No.
Yeah.
Is
Look it
that a
up.
Pittsburgh thing too?
No, they've got it everywhere. They've got it all.
Okay,
It's
I
like if
know.
I said, you know
We
what
got
a
it here.
beaver tail is?
A beaver tail. It sounds
It,
like a big flat piece of meat that's like chicken fried steak or something.
Or is it like an elephant ear?
it's flat dough, like
Oh,
almost
okay, sure.
like, and
Like a
then they fill it
churro,
up with
but flat.
all whatever topping you want. There's
Ah, okay, sure.
100 different toppings. They call them beaver tails.
Nice.
Okay.
See, okay, I'm not the only one with weird stuff.
Dippin' Dots. I remember one of the early episodes of AEW was in Pittsburgh at the Peterson Event Center, and they had a Dippin' Dots spot that they did, and JR said, "No, not the Dippin' Dots." I think it was Jericho and MJF.
Uh, uh, is it my turn?
Yep.
Uh, so yeah, number one on the list is a Dodger dog, of course. I mean, growing up in LA, if you go to Dodger stadiums, footlong hot dogs, Farmer John footlong hot dogs. So if you ever go to LA, go to a ball game at Dodger Stadium, not at Angel Stadium, at Dodger Stadium, you got to get a Dodger dog. There's yeah, that's just what it is. Um, I'm on your team with the sausages. Like the best ones that I've had were in Milwaukee at the new stadium. The not whatever the Miller Park is what I think it's called. But yeah, their beer roast bill whatever they cook them in beer,
Oh,
Miller, and yeah, and so they are really good. So that's there. The nod to Pittsburgh is the uh you get pierogies at the ballpark. Like when you can get
Yeah, that's
pierogies with
true.
any the pierogies at the ballpark are incredible. So yeah,
We
and
also
Pittsburgh, like
we also race them.
yeah, you do. Like you can get like the helmets, like the like mini sized helmets full of pierogies,
Hmm.
and you can put all kinds of stuff on them. Yeah, just Pittsburgh and the pierogies, it's really good. Here, I don't get it here. Well, so I'm gonna have two honorable mentions. So let me finish my list. Um, the Dodger dogs. Oh, it's called the warehouse dog. It's here in Baltimore, and it's literally like a foot long hot dog on a pretzel bun, but they put like um uh onions on it, like the heart the French the French cut onions and fried onions. Um, there's like mustard, like the it's like Worcestershire mustard. It's yeah, oh man, like it's a mess, but it's fantastic. It's like this big, and you have to eat it with a fork and a knife because you can't get it so damn big. So it's the warehouse dog that's here in Baltimore. And the two honorable mentions, one of them is at Capital One Arena down in DC. They do a chicken patty on a donut. Like
Hmm.
they cut the donut in half, and it's the bread for the chicken patty. It is ridiculous. It is just
Hmm.
yeah, it's like a glazed donut. That's your bun. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, this is fantastic. And the other one, um, my other honorable mention, I just forgot it. Oh no, here in DC, I don't get it, but Lori does. They have lobster sandwiches. So like you can get a lobster, like a lobster roll, and eat
I
it. They
think
got
she's
all kinds of
posted that.
yeah, they got all kinds of seafood at DC. So they got like crab and they got uh, lobster. So she'll opt for something along those lines at the Nationals ballpark. So yeah, it's not bad. I mean, Philly's even got cheesesteaks. I mean, you can get a
Yeah,
cheesesteak at the ballpark in Philly. It's ridiculous. So, but yeah, there's a lot of good ballpark food.
there
So
is. There is.
yeah, and you can always go back to hot dogs. They do that too, right?
They're only $1 here in Pittsburgh on certain
Yeah,
nights.
every once in a while, like here they've got the disc in Baltimore, they've got the discount booth where like hot dogs are like $2 every game. So,
I,
Hmm.
but you got to know
I
where they're
still
at. It's not.
remember. I still remember when we went to the. I don't know if you were with us. I think you were with us when we did the Double A game in Philadelphia.
In Philly?
Yeah, we had a Chikara show,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh no, I didn't go. Yeah, I didn't. I
I,
wasn't
I,
there.
and it was funny because we had a whole section reserved, so you had to go through a gate and everything. And so that's when I first met Hope because she had just
hmm
been born. And so I'm there, and there's Mike Molesky's with me, and then some other people like Dave Little's family came, but not David Little. He got called away, but his family still. He bought the ticket, so his family showed up. And then this guy and a girl come in and they sit down. And so I'm like, okay, I'll go introduce, it's a new area, we're kind of just getting, you know, going to new places. So I go up and I went, hey, I said, you guys with the GWF group, where are you from? What's your name? And the guy looks at me and goes, I'm not gonna fucking tell you my name. You're not with the GWF group, are you? He's like, no, then you're gonna have to go. I said, because this is reserved. No, it's not. Yeah. And I'm arguing with the guy. I kick him out. Mike's like, you didn't have to do that. We got room. I'm like, no, no, no. If he just would have been polite, he could have stayed all night. But
hmm
instead, he just started being a dick right off the hop. I said, so you're done.
Bye bye.
Mike's like, yeah, no, no, I see your point.
I
But
ate
I
my
remember
money's
that.
worth that night.
Oh, I ate so many. It was an open hot dog buffet.
Ugh.
So there was like hot dogs, hamburgers,
Nachos.
yeah, nachos, cookies. Oh, I
It
got
was
so
bad.
fat that night.
It was bad. I ate a lot that night. And then Drew McIntyre was randomly there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre and Tony Atlas.
They weren't together.
Yeah. Just happened to show up, huh?
Yeah.
And Drew McIntyre can't throw a baseball. He's never even held one. And he had to throw it to home plate and he's like, I don't know how to do it. Shut up.
Oh, these guys.
He was fun to talk to. We got a picture with him and said, "Hey, would you mind holding our baby?" Because Hope was just a baby at the time. He's like, "I'm afraid." He's like, "My hand is like bigger than her," and he's like, "I don't know where to put it." He's like, "My brother I just had a nephew. My brother, that's my brother's. He just had a baby." He's like, "I almost dropped him one time." He's like, "I won't hold a stranger's baby." He's like, "I get it."
Perfectly
Uh,
understandable.
yeah.
But we should wrap things up here.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you haven't done so yet, please click that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And while you're here, scroll on down to our description where you'll find all of our friends make Filsinger Games related content, including the official Filsinger Games podcast roll-up, the Legends team's Uncharted Territory, Dizzy Dice from Lee Lamprey, Solo Promoter from Grant Pachoco. Grant is also here on YouTube. You'll also find Dave Little's Heartland Championship Wrestling. He's on live Saturday nights. We have After Further Review, Brad Plays 81, and Bucky 749. My Twitch link is below. I hope to start streaming again sometime soon. I think once we get back into school, my kids have a little more structure in the house. We might be able to do that soon, hopefully. So keep an eye out
Structure.
for that. Structure, and what's that?
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody, leave your favorite ballpark and stadium food and arena food below, and we'll get the discussion going there. Thanks for
And
watching, everybody.
remember to click like and subscribe.
Yes, it's very
We're,
Somewhere
important.
we're
down here.
getting we're getting plenty of views and like 6 or 7 likes.
I mean, if they don't like it, they don't like it. That's on
And
us.
you, you had that guy named Pete join.
Yeah.
He just
Honestly,
went down.
it's me. It's me, let's be honest. But it is what it is. I'll accept it. I'll accept full responsibility for the lack of growth. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We will see you next week.
Night all.
Later.
Good night, everybody.